What do you do? What do you do on Happy Me Day? Happy Me Day? Yeah, what do you do? Oh, it just doesn't end, man. If you're a human being, an adult, all you do is clean things. I mean, between cleaning things and eating, what else do you do? Now, it's interesting. Where are all the German Shepherd dogs? I have no idea. It just doesn't end here. Did they all run away? Possible. But yeah, so my me day is, the Mother's Day me day is, I'm going to do my laundry. Then I'm going to power wash the deck. There's all the dogs. Hopefully the snapping turtle isn't anywhere near them. I guess if I hear a dog yelping, I'll know what to do. But that's the ball game. Carry my laundry over to the house. Then I get the water line set up and get the power washer set up. So it's me time. All right, I see Gypsy. And what are the other dogs doing? I have no idea. Nobody's going nuts. I think I use the Pioneer to be my transport vehicle. And got my knife in my shorts. And I got my nice waterproof boots on. And back here I gotta clean this area up because too much crap. So I think I'll pull the four-wheeler over there, get rid of stuff all in the damn trailer, and unload up my my power washer. Let's do that as we look for the key for the Pioneer. What do I do with my coffee, everybody? Oh, I can't keep track of all this stuff. Too complicated, in all reality. So I cleaned up the barn and got all the stuff in the poop. So we're in pretty good shape there. Probably power wash the barn when I'm done. Let's see how much energy I have for this project today, because it's a well, so there's two. Where's Prince? It's a lot of work, a lot of energy, but that's just part of owning property and owning a house. That's just the way it is, everybody. Got a ton of bugs in that. I don't think I'll take that one. And let's see here. Take my little knife here. I bought at the John Deere dealer the other day. Put that on my pants. Is this my coffee? Who the hell knows? Oh well. So let's get the Pioneer started up and do our thing. As the dogs will go nuts. No. Up. See, already. See how fast they are. Nope. Look at this here. So. Little ginger baby got in. Wow, look at the water coming off that roof. There's Prince. Everybody's here. Alright, get over here. And start unloading everything so that metal plates, that'll go to the metal place. Just throw that in there. Oh, here's Ginger. Isn't she funny? She's funny. Watch out, little baby. You're a funny little dog. Up there. Alright, get this metal wood on. Probably cut it off. I don't feel like doing that right now. The hoses that the dogs all freaking ate part of. The trash trailer. Got a piece of wood here. The dogs are probably gnawing. Got this here was a leather whipping training thing. They all go nuts, man. I left my. What's going on? Hey. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Hey, hey, stop it. Why are you doing that? All right, we're in pretty good shape. Oh, you going nutty yet? Up, aren't they? All right. There's my coffee. All right, got to get my power washer set up. Got to get my water line. Got to get my chemicals. Let me pick this up here. All right, we got the power washer, but I wonder what happened to my special Clorox thingamajigger, because the downside is if I use this to spray my Clorox, it's going to ruin the seals. I swore I bought a specific spray bottle for my Clorox, which that means I may have to run up to town, which that just kills part of the day of running up and down the town. The good news is those babies are gone. They're destroying my my freaking fracking area back here. So that's the good news. Yes, I don't know. What the hell did I do with everybody? Swore I had a special bottle specifically for cleaning the deck and all. And did I put it back here? Here's some motorcycle tires back here. So now, downside is probably have to go to damn town to, how else could I spray that Clorox? What I do is I spray the Clorox, because if you put it in this, if you put it in the power washer, 9 times out of 10 you'll destroy the power washer. The pump won't suck up the stuff anymore. That's just so strange, man. I could have sworn that I had a separate bottle. Could have sworn I had a separate. You know, down there in Florida, I have a second bottle. Down there in Tennessee, I got a separate bottle. But this here, let's see here what it says. I don't know. Have to read this a little more. Well, I'm just gonna run with it. I have no desire to go to freaking Home Depot. Turns into a. I'll just run with it, and then I'll just clean the hell out of it. And only hope and pray that whatever. I'll just have to buy another damn tank, I guess. Don't think it's back here. Man, I swore I used to have 2 of these tanks. It ain't never easy, everybody. So I'll just clean the hell out of it and hope that that does it. So, and what I've learned over the years about this other crap, but this is outdoor bleach that I'm using. So, right now, gonna get my. So what I figured out yesterday was, you know what? I've got this camper line water hose, and I think that it may reach from one side of the house through my house. So I open my canopy, I get around my generator, some little things that to keep these campers kind of still alive. Where did I put my hose? It just doesn't end. There it is. One thing that's nice is I'm no longer having to come in my camper and clean out the crap and piss. It's just destroying this back area. So that's our reason the dogs are in the barn. They seem to be happy, but I need to put a bunch of toys in there. And I do have a bunch of toys. That's what I gotta do. And, what the hell? I'm closing that. If I don't close it. So yeah, just the only challenge is, does this water line leak? It's gonna be leaking inside of my house. Wife's already gone. She's like, poof, gone. So, all right, get this in here. Get myself. So I think I'm in pretty good shape on what I need right now. And such a bummer that underlying water. It's incredible how I made such a huge mistake. What are you doing? What's going on? I made such a huge mistake of not draining those water lines. You pay dearly for your. Need to power wash this thing. So, Ginger's gonna jump up in there. Come on, Tank. Okay. So funny, they go so nuts. Watch out, Prince. Prince, go away. Prince, you dummy. You know what? Let's see here. I know it's a problem. Alright, enough barking, little boys and girls. Alright, so now is everybody accounted for? Where's Scout go? Where's Scouty? That's weird. I didn't hear him get run over. There he is. Alright, now I'm going to lug the power washer up into the deck to start the project. Well, we got something going on. Never ending. Doesn't end. So, here you are. So, like the gutter's pretty trashed. You got this. This is that, what the hell they call this stuff again? Special decking. See, all my railings are all discolored. I'm going to put down another screw. Can't remember the name of this stuff. Tyrex or something like that. And I bought this stuff very expensive back at the time, but even more expensive now. And thank God I did it, because if you put a wooden deck up, man, oh my gosh. See, the birds just don't stop. So they're just destroying the house. As I said to people, oh, there's so much woodwork. So much work to be done in this house. Oh my gosh. And that's the thing. I say it all the time on my channel is I could just stay at home full time and put my house back together. I could just literally live here on my property and just literally put my house back together. Because today's world, you know how much money people want anymore to do work for you? So I gotta hook this carpet up. That thing's really, I don't know if that thing will clean up or not. And what I do is I want to get some nice new pillows. I really need to replace this umbrella. But what's really interesting here though is a few years ago when I did power wash this deck, I went out and bought a brand new power washer because I thought my existing power washer wasn't any good anymore. Never knowing the underground water line right here. So this underground water line, or I should say under the house water line, I never knew that this thing had broken from getting too cold. So in hindsight, it's incredible to think of what this has created. Because when I was in Florida like a year ago, our well was having major problems, and I had to bring a guy out here, and I spent like $800 with a guy diagnosing our well. And we've had this constant never-ending problem of all this debris getting into our water and clogging up our filters, when I think it's because these underlying water, these under the house water lines are broken and the water just constantly runs. It's incredible on how I'm noticing now my water filter in my basement doesn't get dirty. We're not having the water issues. So it's incredible to think that even the water guy didn't think to put a pressure on these, to put pressure on these water lines to figure out that, hey man, your whole problem here is you got these lines coming through the bottom of your house that have busted somewhere. So just wow, just the thing, it takes so long to figure things out, everybody, and a lot of money too. So now what I gotta do, gotta get my water hose and go through the house. And my concern is where this water hose is gonna connect in the middle here, it'll leak. And see, if I go through the house, it's a shortcut. This would be a shortcut from one end to the other. And now the danger is the dogs will want to come in the house, and then they're going to want to do crap. Prince literally goes into this house and then goes and craps in the house. It's beyond believable. He'll be out all day long. He'll come in the house, and then he'll just freaking line his ass up to crap on that carpet. I witnessed it yesterday. So here's my other water line that I never even per se turn off the line. And I've never had problems with this line. Incredible. So now does this line get all the way through my house? That's the question. It's awful tight. Something going on already. Nope. Is it going to make it? Nope. So it won't make it. So this is why this ain't going to probably work. Because, oh, look at this here. What's the odds of that? I mean, come on. Just doesn't end. Where the nope. So there you go. No, get out of there. Get out of there. Ugh. You know, there's cleanup in the garage, barn, house. It just gets old. It gets really old after a while. Now the question is, this being this long, I think I'll make it work. But I can always put another fitting out here, and here we go. Here we go. If you want to bet. So, nope, get out. I'm just gonna lock the door. They can't get in. So where's good old Prince? This used to be the main entrance to the house. And Stephanie fell down these stairs like you can't believe. I'm not lying. I mean, these things were cursed. So this used to be the way you got in and out of my house. We didn't have that addition over there, so and Stephanie, I'm not lying. there's so many days she'd be like crying. I'm like, what's going on? She's like, I fell down the steps. I'm like, well, we got to fix that. And here, look, this thing's twisted. So it's not going to give me water. But now, my concern is it's going to be dripping in the middle here. So it's not. So now the question is, let's see, does it work? Yep. And it's got, right now it's got vapor lock in it. Or the water doesn't work, which now right now I'm totally questioning that. That doesn't end. Did I turn that water off? There's no way. Julie's been using that water line. There it is. So here's the dogs. They're gonna all wanna now play. So I'm gonna hose everything down, and then I'll spray stuff. But the downside now is these dogs, probably gonna lock them up because problem is I'm gonna have chemicals out here, so they're gonna have to go to the barn. And but cleans up. I can see right here, it is cleaning up pretty good without the chemicals. It'll be more about this up here. This is where it'll be a problem. That up there, it's not doing too bad. So I don't know. I'll just kind of see here. If I even need that sprayer. These guys are exhausted. Got my work boots on. So this thing's already at its max. I'll probably have to get another. Having fun yet? I can already tell him to get another. I'm gonna have to get another hose because this isn't gonna really work. As usual, too short. All right, well, never simple. Gotta go turn off that water line so I can put another water line on because it's not gonna. I'm not gonna have enough room to work around the deck. I'm probably have to put the dogs up because they're about to drive me nuts trying to do this project. With all of them wanting to chase the water. So depends how long they last or how long I last. Right, dogs? So watch out, babies. Yep. What do you do when you know you're gonna be outside all day? Get yourself a big tall glass of ice water. And that way, this is funny, all I'm doing is going up and down stairs to appease the dogs. What I do to appease others, to keep the dogs outside running amok, getting exercise. It's just all the things I do to try to have others have fun at my expense. So this used to be the old porch. And that old porch was about, probably about out to here, I would have to say. I'd say maybe to where that window was. The good old days. All right, I'm gonna here. And like I say, without the Clorox, it's doing a pretty good job. It's the gutters. So I think I'm gonna turn this thing. Well, it's on. Pretty sure it's on. Let's see. Can't remember. Yeah, with all these dogs going nuts on me. Yep, it is. See what it does on this here. Nah, if you want, don't do that. These guys, they'll be worn out, hopefully. Robbie worn out. Got to get their teeth clean, that's for sure. It didn't hurt yet, huh? You getting a little bit of that taste of that high-powered sprayer, dude? Huh? Yeah, you getting a little taste of that, huh? Yeah, you're gonna figure it out here for long. I think you didn't realize that thing hurts. Yeah. Oh, these guys are gonna go nuts. You're gonna go nuts. I'm gonna have to lock you guys down because this just ain't gonna work. Get away. Get away. Ain't gonna work. Ain't gonna work. I'm gonna take you over to the barn, lock you all down, buddy. So come on, everybody. Let's go. Come on. Time to go for a little ride. Yep. That'll drive me nuts. So take this stuff out. All right. So yeah, we're gonna go to the barn. That's the project. The project is never-ending locking down that barn. You know, that takes time, and that's a total bummer. Get them all to go to the barn. Loud environment. Time to put y'all guys in the barn. This ain't gonna work. You guys create your own destiny. So let's go.